Joining us now is Courtney Axline from Learning RX. And as kids are getting closer to summer break, today we're talking about the summer slide, also known as brain drain. Courtney, thanks for speaking with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, every year I feel like we talk about this because it happens every year. Every kid that does not engage in educational activities over the summer will lose their 2 to 6 months of information over the summer. And then you have teachers that are spending 4 to 6 weeks at the beginning of the next school year reviewing and reteaching the material that the kids have lost. And so there are just a lot of different things that you can do as a parent to keep your child engaged, and some of them are a little more mundane, but the other things can be a little more fun as well. And so when we look at doing math and language workbooks, those are the ones where you really have to sit down and just work through these pages and set a specific number of pages you want them to work through, or a certain number of minutes that you want them to work through those as well. And also working through choice board activities that teachers are giving out too at the end of the school year, just to keep them engaged. Making sure your kids are socializing, that's another huge important thing. A water fight, a pickup game of basketball or baseball is just going to help them stay engaged and stay active mentally that way too. Getting outside again, turning off that screen. I know I talk about that a lot, but turning off the screen and just going outside to play, get that exercise is just going to help, so you don't feel like they're a zombie when you get home from work because they've been staring at a screen all day. Reading, playing board games. There's so many good reading programs out there to keep them motivated. The Colonels have a great one, and all of the local libraries have great reading programs out there. Making sure your kid is reading for a minimum of 20 minutes a day so that they can keep up that vocabulary and those phonics. And then also playing board games. We all have board games that are sitting in the closet that we need to dust off a little bit, but doing those and playing those board games are going to help with processing, memory. It's going to help with logic and problem solving, all of those core cognitive skills that are then going to help your child have a better school year once next year comes around.
These don't sound like terribly difficult things. Like you said, playing outside or even joining a library reading club. Those are fun things that kids already like to do.
It is, and it just, again, it keeps them engaged. And, that socialization, even as adults too, is just so important to keep our brain working and moving. And again, it's not something that is terribly difficult to incorporate into your day.
That's right. And having some fun too. All right. Well, Courtney, thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And stay with TV9. We'll be right back.